Gunsmoke is widely regarded as one of the most iconic Western series in television history, running for an impressive 20 seasons from 1955 to 1975. At its heart was James Arness as Marshal Matt Dillon, the stoic and principled lawman of Dodge City, and Amanda Blake as Miss Kitty Russell, the sharp-witted and compassionate owner of the Long Branch Saloon. Together, they formed one of TV's most enduring and enigmatic duos. Yet, behind the scenes, their relationship was far from the camaraderie fans imagined. Despite their on-screen chemistry, Arness and Blake had a strained working relationship that occasionally spilled over into tension on set. Gunsmoke began as a radio drama in 1952, captivating audiences with its gritty portrayal of life in the Wild West. When it transitioned to television in 1955, the show quickly became a cultural phenomenon. James Arness, a towering figure at 6'7", was cast as Marshal Matt Dillon after John Wayne declined the role. Arness brought a quiet strength and authenticity to the character, drawing from his own experiences as a World War II veteran. Amanda Blake, meanwhile, was cast as Miss Kitty, a role that would define her career. Blake's portrayal of the saloon owner was both glamorous and grounded, making her a fan favorite. The show's success was built on its compelling characters, moral complexity, and action-packed storylines. Over its 20-season run, Gunsmoke evolved from a black-and-white 30-minute drama to a full-color, hour-long series. It adapted to changing audience tastes while maintaining its core themes of justice, loyalty, and survival in the Old West. One of the most intriguing aspects of Gunsmoke was the relationship between Matt Dillon and Miss Kitty. While the show never explicitly confirmed a romantic connection, the chemistry between Arness and Blake was undeniable. Miss Kitty was more than just a saloon owner. She was Matt's confidant, ally, and occasional partner in solving the town's problems. Their bond was built on mutual respect and unspoken affection, leaving fans to speculate about the true nature of their relationship. The writers intentionally kept their connection ambiguous, believing that overt romance would detract from the show's Western ethos. This decision allowed viewers to project their own interpretations onto the characters, fueling endless debates about whether Matt and Kitty were more than friends. While Matt and Miss Kitty shared a deep bond on screen, the same couldn't be said for James Arness and Amanda Blake off-screen. Despite their professional rapport, the two actors had very different approaches to their work and personalities that occasionally clashed. Arness was known for his quiet, reserved demeanor and unwavering professionalism. He took his role as the show's lead seriously and was deeply committed to maintaining the integrity of Gunsmoke. Blake, on the other hand, was more outspoken and passionate about her character. She was protective of Miss Kitty and often advocated for more depth and complexity in her storylines. Their differing perspectives sometimes led to tension on set. Arness, who preferred to stick to the script and avoid unnecessary drama, found Blake's strong opinions and occasional demands challenging. Blake, meanwhile, felt that her contributions to the show were undervalued and that her character was often sidelined in favor of Matt Dillon's heroics. One of the most significant points of contention between Blake and the show's producers revolved around her costumes. Miss Kitty was known for her elegant and stylish outfits, which were a key part of her character's appeal. However, as the show progressed, Blake grew frustrated with the lack of investment in her wardrobe. She believed that Miss Kitty's appearance was crucial to maintaining the character's authenticity and charm. In the later seasons, Blake insisted on a new wardrobe for her character, but producer John Mantley refused to allocate the necessary budget. This decision led to a heated disagreement between Blake and Mantley, with Blake feeling disrespected and undervalued. Mantley later admitted that denying Blake's request was one of his biggest mistakes, as it contributed to her decision to leave the show after 19 seasons. Amanda Blake's exit from Gunsmoke in 1974 marked the end of an era. By this point, she had grown weary of the show's demanding schedule and the ongoing conflicts with producers. Her departure was a significant blow to the series, as Miss Kitty had become an integral part of the show's identity. Blake's final episode, The Badge, saw Miss Kitty contemplating a new chapter in her life. After witnessing Matt get shot yet again, she decides to sell the Long Branch Saloon and leave Dodge City. The episode provided a poignant farewell to the character, but it left fans longing for closure in her relationship with Matt. In his autobiography, James Arness reflected on his working relationship with Amanda Blake and the decision to keep Matt and Kitty's relationship ambiguous. He acknowledged that Blake was a talented actress and a vital part of the show's success, but admitted that their differing approaches sometimes created friction. Arness also explained that the producers' decision to avoid a romantic storyline between Matt and Kitty was intentional. They believed that keeping their relationship undefined added an element of mystery and intrigue that kept viewers engaged. While fans may have wanted a more definitive resolution, Arness felt that the ambiguity was key to the show's enduring appeal. Despite the behind-the-scenes tensions, Gunsmoke remains a beloved classic that continues to resonate with audiences. Its exploration of complex characters, moral dilemmas, and the harsh realities of life in the Old West set it apart from other westerns of its time. James Arness and Amanda Blake's portrayals of Matt Dillon and Miss Kitty are etched into television history, their on-screen chemistry immortalized in countless episodes. While their off-screen relationship may have been strained, their commitment to their roles helped create one of the most iconic duos in TV history. After leaving Gunsmoke, Amanda Blake continued to act, making guest appearances on popular shows like The Love Boat and Match Game. She also became an advocate for animal welfare, dedicating much of her time to charitable causes. James Arness, meanwhile, remained a fixture in the Western genre, starring in shows like How the West Was Won and McLean's Law. He also reprised his role as Matt Dillon in several Gunsmoke TV movies, reuniting with former cast members and giving fans a chance to revisit the world of Dodge City. The story of Gunsmoke is one of triumph, tension, and timeless appeal. While James Arness and Amanda Blake may not have always seen eye to eye, their contributions to the show are undeniable. Together, they helped create a series that defined an era and continues to captivate new generations of viewers. As fans look back on Gunsmoke, they remember not only the action-packed adventures of Marshal Matt Dillon, but also the enigmatic and enduring bond between Matt and Miss Kitty, a relationship that, despite its complexities, remains one of television's most unforgettable pairings.